Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean Part 2 episode number 3 reaction. Alright, the previous episode it was the end of Sports Max and we see Hermes get her revenge and yeah, that was I would like to say a good ending. Unfortunately, it was not. The only thing that happened was obviously Hermes got her revenge. That's all well and good. But after that, what happened is Hermes, like blood loss. She became unconscious. Jolene got captured and put into confinement, and I'm pretty sure her sentence is going to increase after this as well. So yeah, all in all, obviously Sports Max is gone and Hermes got her revenge, but that did end up happening. But obviously Jolene has still not given up. She did get her hands on the discs and read Sports Max's memory. I wonder what she read, because obviously the show has not told us still what she has read. I'm guessing we're going to get to know later on, little by little, or maybe in today's episode we'll get to know, who knows, but we'll see. The little thing that we do have an information about is that Dio wanted him to do something using his ability. His ability is making invisible zombies, and he gave uh, not Dio, sorry, why did I say Dio? Whitesnake. Whitesnake wanted him to do something, and that's why he gave him the bone, Dio's bone. So I wonder what he was planning to do using that. Was he planning on reanimating Dio's corpse or something like that? I wonder. But obviously he's dead now, so I don't think they can use it anymore. But either way, let's see what happens, and let's see what Jolene does after this, because she's stuck now over there. So I wonder what's going to happen. All right, let us begin. This is episode number 3 of Stone Ocean Part 2. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's start with the opening. Right. Oh, oh boy, here we go. Full of living things. Oh, oh damn. Oh, that's interesting. 7 more. What? Okay, here we go. We're going to. Okay, there you go. That's Dio's bone. Use your power to attempt to modify the state. There you go. So that's what he wanted. Hmm. Yeah, I was wondering, like, with that little. Oh, damn. Hmm. What? How? When? Wait, what is going on? Wait. Oh, is that why he told him to find it out or something? Like he was talking about where can I find the bone? Oh, that okay. There you go. That makes so much sense now. That's what he was trying to find. Suspended. Okay. Ah, okay. So it's going to let it decide. Ah. Okay. There you go. Julie knows that now. Someone must have picked it up. Oh, wait. What? What's Emporio doing here? Oh, it's okay. All right. Okay. Just to find the same bone. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. He was like injured. Isolated disease. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe. Yeah. Then. Oh, this guy. We saw him. Crisscross. Oh, it's called Anastasia. That's his name. Oh, Anasui. Why is he calling him Anastasia? Subtitles. Anasui. That's his name. Kindness in general. Oh. Oh wait. Then what? Narcissistic, narcissistic, honestly. Whoa! Damn! What? Wow! Oh, damn. Yeah. Wow. Socratic evaluation normal. Okay. Hmm. Wait, then why? What is he doing here then? Like in this place? Why did Emporio let him in then? Hmm. Okay. Like, okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. Why? What do you want? Like, in return for that? Wow. What was that? Oh, he just went out of the room. Okay. Why? The reason? What? Ah. Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait. What? Wait. What? Why ask permission from her? And I think the person. What? Yeah. Oh, he just starts running. I think his stand has something to do with dismantling or something. Divers dive. Okay. Okay. Bit of a bomb. Ah, wow, that's an interesting stand. So basically, you do something to. Okay, divers drive. Diver down. Wait, so he punches or does something to something? It gets inside that and comes out at a delay or something. Weakest. Hmm. Hmm. True. Ah. Not a problem. Ah. Survivor. Wait, who was that? Brutal combat? Wait, what? Oh my god. Damn. Oh, yeah. Oh, is that why Survivor? Whoa. Oh, that's why weakest. But probably does something to the brain. Oh, external action. There you go. Okay, that's why I start fighting. Okay. Wow. Hmm. Unusable stance. So you cannot control it. Yeah. Yeah, so as soon as you get angry, that happens. Uh, okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, okay. So he has a disc about of that stand. I don't think you should eat mushrooms like that. Oh my god. Yeah, it was so dark. Well, obviously, she's in a dark place. Oh. Okay, she's doing something. Oh, she's trying to find the bone like that. Wow. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. What the hell is going? Is that water? Oh my god. Uh, I'm so conflicted of his hairstyle. He looks like John. Oh my god. Hey! Oh no! The stand. Is the stand affecting him? Yeah, okay. Where did they get the stand from? Yeah. Ah. Wait, is damn. Is is White Snake here somewhere? Why did he stand? Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah. He- well, yeah, it's a stand. Wait, what? Damn, what is going on? Yeah. Yeah, that's a stand. Damn. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Hmm. Oh no, I feel like. Hmm. Four stand users. Oh. Oh boy, this is a problem. So these are the stand users. Oh. Wait, there's five of them. What? There's six of them. How many of them are there? Oh, everyone's out. Okay. What is going on? Alright, so basically, like, White Snake's plan is pitting everyone against each other and hoping that Jolene gets, like, sacrificed in that process. Oh god. Wait, so that police officer, what, like, he's talking about, like, muscles and, like, being able to see them? Is that like, is he like a stand user? I'm not talking about that one, the one that makes you angry. I think that's a separate one, isn't it? That whole muscle thing that he was talking about, is that like a stand ability that he has? I'll have to go back a little bit. Oh. Hmm. All right, I think that is it. Yeah. All right. There you go. This episode. All right, we begin this episode with Pucci, a little flashback, and like I was saying, I was thinking, like, they're going to kind of give us the information what Jolene read in the disc maybe 2 or 3 episodes later, but we got it in this episode, which is nice. So basically what happened is, we in the flashback we kind of see what Pucci told uh, Force Max and what to do. So basically, okay, the first thing that he says is about how the souls and the ratio, and how, like, like the souls, like, the amount of souls in this world is a constant. So since humans are increasing, the population are increasing, that means that the other souls, like, according to the rising number, the same amount of living creatures are in decline. So basically, like how animals are kind of going lesser and lesser, plants as well, they're also declining, and that's what he's saying. I'm guessing it would appear that the number of souls are in full is a fixed constant. But let me post a theory. What if one person were able to possess several more, or maybe even thousands more souls simultaneously? What do you think such a person has the power to see? What will the person's future hold, and now how soon will it come to pass? Okay, just like how Postmax was like, oh, I have absolutely no idea what you're saying. I'm also kind of confused at what he's trying to say here. So, like, huh? I don't know. Like, so what is he trying to say? Like, anyways, I'm not going to think much about this, because I'm pretty sure we'll go deeper into what he's trying to say in the future episodes, because I'm sure in the future episodes, when his identity will be revealed to Jolene, he'll talk more about his intentions, what he want to do, and his ideals and stuff. Like, every character has one. Every villain has a reason why they're trying to do something. I'm pretty sure he has something as well, which is probably intertwined with this whole statement that he gave here. Even though I cannot make any heads or tails of what he's saying currently, I'm pretty sure I will be able to realize as we go on into the story, and he reveals more about him, and we get to see, like, him in action more. I'm pretty sure everything will be revealed when the time comes. But for now, yeah, I'll keep this in mind. The whole thing he says about the, like, a lot of souls. If one person has a lot of souls, what will that person be able to see, and what will that make him? That kind of a thing. Okay. Oh, you know what? I feel like okay. I think I understand what he's trying to say here. So is he trying to say that, like, his whole fascination with reaching heaven, like how Dio said that, oh, like, like the ultimate goal of every person should be reaching heaven, and like, that type of a thing. And he's also, like, he also wants that. That's why he wanted to read Dio's diary. And but you know, everything happened. The diary burned down. Jotaro has it in his memory, and this is what's happening. So I'm guessing, is he trying to say that what will happen if a single person has so many souls? What will he see? Is he trying to say that that person might be able to see heaven if a situation like that happens? Maybe that's what he's trying to say. I don't know. But anyways, like I said, I'll keep this in mind, and like, let's see in the future episode. I'm sure everything will be clear. Now here, like, this is one thing that I kind of thought like he was trying to do, like the whole thing with the bone. I knew that he was probably going to tell him that, oh, I can resurrect this bone or whatever, and that's what he says. He gives him the bone, and he's like, oh, I want you to use your power to attempt to modify the state of this. Do you think you can take this bone and resurrect it? And he asks like, whose is this? Is it a human body, and or is it something else? I love the fact how he here says that, oh, that's irrelevant to you, and then a few seconds later he just says, oh, this is Dio's bone. Like, what? Why? You just said that it's irrelevant to you. Why do you end up revealing whose bone is it? No, but he does say like, oh, it's from my old friend, I guess. But anyways, now obviously there's one thing I also have, like, you know, kind of a little bit of suspicion about. I was like, will he be able to resurrect like a whole person from a bone? Is that even possible? Because up until now we've been seeing him resurrecting things or stuff which, like, you know, had like a structure, like that lady we saw in the previous episode, the taxidermic, like, you know, things, the stuffed animals that he was making, those had like a what do you call it, like a structure. So everything with a structure, he can resurrect them. This is like a single bone. Like, is it even possible? And he asks the same thing. He's like, yeah, is it even possible to do that? And he's like, oh, like, I don't care, like, you have to do it, otherwise I'll take your power from you. So there you go, obviously. And Sportsmax is like, all right, I'll try. No, wait, he says, just a second. He says, I've already done it. And he's like, what? It's already finished. Okay, now this part, what happened here? This part is a little bit confusing. We see his hand, like Whitesnake's hand. It's like, you know, kind of, this part is just blown off. His own bones are coming out, and we can see blood from it. Wait, why is he bleeding? This is a stand. The stands bleed. I don't think so. I've never seen a stand bleed. Or maybe. Wait, do stands even have bones? I'm gonna oh, maybe his stand is a little different or something. Yeah, that's probably it. Because, you know, it's kind of interesting to see that his stand has, like, you know, ACT, you know, like the whole nucleotide or whatever it's called, the DNA structure is on him. Like, I mentioned this when we saw his stand in the first part. I was like, wow, that's kind of interesting. His like, you know, his body is like it's like the pairs like CT and you know, like those pairs of, what do you call them, polysaccharides or like nucleotides, I forgot. Anyways, the thing that's in the DNA, you know, like that thing is there. So I was like, wow, that's kind of interesting. So yeah, maybe this stand is a little bit different. Maybe this stand does have bones and blood, you know. Oh, this stand can talk. That's also interesting. I don't think I've seen any. Have I seen any stand talk? I think I have actually seen a few stands talk, but I don't remember which stands they are. But none of the main stands has ever talked. None of them. No. Like, by main I mean the main characters stand. I don't remember any of the stands talking. Except a few of them. Oh, Foo Fighters is one of the examples. Foo Fighters can talk. And yeah. But anyways, so yeah, I'm guessing that's why this stand is a little bit special, maybe, you know, Whitesnake. That's why it also has bones and, like, you know, it's bleeding when its hand is cut. Anyways, that's not the point. Like, what I'm trying to say here is, like, I'm a little bit confused here. Why did his hand suddenly like become like that? When he said like I've already resurrected it. Okay, let me see this part. His hand is bleeding, and just a sec. Um. Oh, okay. So yeah, obviously, Pucci's hand is also bleeding. You know, like the hole has formed in his hand. The bone, where did it go? I don't understand. Why did his hand get hurt? That bone was a separate part of, like, that was Dio's bone. Why was his hand? Uh, okay, I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure what he did, he tried to resurrect it. That was probably, it was probably like a side effect of that. But why was his hand cut? Oh, I wonder. Anyways, and he says like, oh, where's the bone? Like, what did you do to it? And he says like, I don't know. It probably just went away somewhere. Okay, he's like, is that really Dio's bone? Okay, where does he say that? Well, just a sec. Okay, it's bizarre to imagine it would move around on its own, but, and he says like, yeah, I can sense it. So there you go. And after that, they decide to try to find it out. And that is why he, in the previous episode, he was saying something like, oh, let me go to the chapel, and I'll try to find the bone, or something like that. He was saying, like, the previous episode, I was so confused. I was like, what is he talking about? The bone, not Dio, sorry, sports, White Snake gave it to him. So why is he trying to find that bone? The bone should already be with him. But there you go, like, like, we get our answer here. He lost the bone, that's why. And obviously, Pucci is like, all right, you know what? We won't find it. Let it do what it wants to do. Let it just be there. And he says like the search will continue, but let's suspend it for now. It's quite obvious we must let it decide in own course, because obviously it's Dio's bone. He wants to see what Dio's bone wants to do. Okay, I'll observe it first, then combine it with Jotaro Kujo's memories. Okay, there you go. That's what he wants to do. And that gives us our answer. Now, we see Foo Fighters have used the disc on Emporio, and Emporio got all the information. And obviously, Jolene also, before getting, in the confinement, she also read it. So everyone is up to date now. And even us audiences who know what's happening. So now, obviously, Foo Fighter is like, okay, like, I want to help Jolene, but, she's over there, we cannot do anything. And, she's someone who saved my life, so I want to do everything to help her out. And obviously, Hermes is, probably in the hospital or whatever. And, there's no one else to ask help from, so I've come here to you. Like, what should I do now? And, now, Emporio also says, like, even I don't know what to do, because weather forecast is on also in recovery, and he says that the place where Jolene has been kept is a place where it's like maximum security. There's like I think he said something like there's like a a little. Okay, there you go. The isolated strict discipline cell in the maximum security disciplinary wing is on the southeast side of the men's wing. Okay, male wing, yeah, southeast. There you go. Female wing has a nice little map that we can see. I've never seen the map before. Oh, medical ward is over there. Okay, beside the factory. And the female wing is over here. Central control building and workshop complex. Chapel. Oh, chapel is over there. Former prison cemetery is over there. Just beside the chapel is the cemetery. Oh, I'm guessing that's the place where the whole thing with the what's the name, with the sports max happened. The cemetery, I think. Factory, laundry, factory 2, medical ward, utilities, main building, disciplinary wing. Okay, annex control tower. Observation tower, basketball court, courtyard. Oh, that's the courtyard. Okay. The male field, basketball, forest. Oh, that's the forest. Ah. Wow, this is a nice little map. We can actually see. Okay. Anyways, enough about the map. Right. So we can see, as he says, that it's on the southeast side of the men's wing. To get there, you have to get to the prisoner transport vehicle. So yeah, we need to cross that little bridge or whatever. There's no shortcut, no bypasses. So he doesn't know what to do, how to go there. It's impossible for now. And uh, Foo Fighters is like, yeah, you don't need to go and save him. Just somehow let me go there. Like do some, like help me out some way to go there, and I'll take the rest of it from there. Okay, wait a minute. Is his name Anasui? I need to check this out. Like the subtitles is writing Anastasia. Just a sec. Yeah, there you go. Narkiso Anasui. Why is the subtitle writing Anastasia? I have no idea. Anyways, okay, so his name is Anasui, and Jolene is not Jolene. Sorry, Foo Fighters is like, oh, why not make what can he do? Like, can he help me out? And Emperor is like, oh, don't talk to him because he is a murderer. And like, yeah, he's not kind nor generous. He's a cold-blooded murderer. And they give his backstory. So what he is basically he likes dismantling thing, I'm guessing. And he took out a car and all that stuff he did. And then what happened is found his girl with someone else. And yeah, obviously dismantled them. Dismantled them. God damn. And yeah, and that's why he ended up in prison. So okay, now Foo Fighters has no she's like, oh no, I need to get this guy to help me because otherwise I don't see any way to go there. And okay, just one thing that I'm kind of curious about. I remember Emporio saying something like, oh, weather report is in hospital, no one's here to control him. So I'm guessing he and weather report knows each other, and weather report kind of keeps him calm or something. I'm guessing don't let him do reckless stuff, something like that, I'm guessing. Another thing, it kind of I found odd. Why did if he's really that scared of him, Emporio, why did he let him in this in this ghost room? Like, this is Emporio's ability. Why did he even allow him to come inside if he's that scared of him? I do wonder about that. Maybe because of weather report, I'm guessing. Weather report probably said like, oh yeah, he's with me, so I'll keep him calm, so yeah, let him in, or something like that maybe happened. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Yeah, another thing I'm kind of curious about. Oh no, they kind of wait, no, they did not establish it. I was going to say if he's a natural, that was also another question that popped up here. I think Foo Fighters kind of said something like, oh, is he like a natural stand user, or did he get it over here? At which I don't think they kind of explained, they give us any answer. I was going to say like, oh, he's a natural user because he already had his stand ability, but then I realized that his stand ability is not dismantling thing, but something else. The dismantling thing is something that he did himself. So it's not confirmed whether he had his stand ability from before or did he get it after coming here. So I'm sure I'll get my answers. They'll let us know in the future, but for now we don't have that answer. But anyways, Foo Fighters tries to kind of pressurize him, and tries to use the gun to do something, to blackmail, to kind of threaten him or something like that. He tried to do, obviously before she was able to use it. Anasui comes in and he's like, oh, I'll help you out, no problem. And all right, and he's like, yeah, let's go. There's not much time to waste. And they come out of the room, And obviously Emporio is like, what the hell are you doing? Like why are you suddenly trying to help her out? Like, what's the plan here? And he says one of the most, I would say, surprising thing. I was not expecting something like that. When he says like, oh, like, you know what, I kind of like her. Wait, you know what, let me read what he says. Honestly, I've come to like her. Everything about her from my first view. For example, I respect her resolve to go to the discipline cell for her father. She's quite admirable, to say the very least. Okay, like up until here, I was like, oh, so he respects her, like obviously because Jolene did so many things, and he, like, obviously Jolene came here as well, and he saw her for a moment and saw what she was doing. So I was thinking like, oh, so he kind of respects her resolve and all of that. And then the next sentence, I'm like, wait, what? It says, if I keep her safe through this, then I plan on making her my bride. Oh my god. That's a condition. Got it? I'm like, wait, you're asking the wrong person here. Julian is not present at this time, like, current time. She's there. Like, so why you're making like a condition? Like, no one is like, like agreeing to this. You need to ask the original person for that. Ask for her permission. But he's just like, oh, Foo Fighters, you're okay with that, aren't you? You're giving us the blessings. All right, then, give us our blessing. No marriage is official without one. This guy, I don't know what to think of him. He's weird. Like, he's like, oh, we need a blessing. Even Foo Fighter is like, wait, what? What did he say? Did I just think what he said? Emporio is sweating. Okay. So anyways, we'll think of that later on. At least let's get Jolene out first. So his stand ability is called Diver Drive. He kicks the what do you call it? The gate. A footprint stays there. When the police come in and try to, like, it's crazy how the police were all like armed, like, with shotguns and everything, and they're like, oh, if you're trying to set up a bomb, oh, I guess that's probably the entrance to the, okay, high security is expected. And the footprint there, the leg comes out and it, like, attacks them. Wait, is that, oh, that's the opposite side. I realized that. Oh, I did not realize it while I was reacting to it. I thought the leg came out from the same surface that he kicked. No, it came out from the other surface. That's why it's called Diver's Drive. Okay, now I understand. So basically that happened. So he kicked the door in this surface. The police came from this side and, like, put in the key card and the door opened. But before that, like, the kick came out from this side. So he kicked here, it came out from here, like a diving, like, okay, makes sense. And there's a time lag, a time delay with that happening. Okay, I understand his stand a lot better now. At first I thought it came out from the same surface, but no, it was on the other surface. Okay, that's an interesting ability. So he can, I wonder how he's going to use this. Like, the applications of the stands in this show is crazy, how they use it in such unique manners. I'm kind of interested to see how his stand is going to work out. Like, I feel like this stand is like, very specific, like in very specific conditions it's going to work out. Like, yeah, I wonder how they're going to apply it. Let's see how it happens, what he does. Okay, so it's in the wall with the time delay. That is Anasu's stand. The power of Diver Down or Diver Drive. All right. Okay, now after that, we go back to the past again, a little flashback of Pucci and Dio, and here we get to hear an interesting story. Pucci asks Dio that, oh, is there any stand that you found is the weakest? And Dio says something like, oh, like, everyone has like, everyone has like an occupation which kind of fits their true personality, like something that everyone matches with. So you cannot like just say something is weak and something is strong in that manner, which is true. Like, there's a lot of stands we've seen in this show which seems weak, which is weak, but if used in certain conditions and certain way, it can become one of the strongest things. We've seen multiple examples of that in this show. And what Dio says is so true. Obviously, what's his name? Pucci is like, oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, like a very childlike way. Like, oh, if you put this stand and this stand against each other, which one will win? Like little kids do, and that type of a thing. And Dio then says, okay, then I'll have to choose Survivor. And all right, so he says that Survivor is extremely weak, but if like, it can be one of the most deadly things. So he tells a story of a few hikers going on a hike, and they fell in like, like kind of met with a disaster. The disaster was that they found out that each and every one of them died while fighting each other. And what they like, what actually happened is, before they had the battle with each other, they went to a house where did he say an old man lived? Just a second. As I found out later, those people had stayed at a mountain hut the night before. Okay, so yeah, the owner of the mountain hut. All right, they had like a little tussle with him, nothing much, kind of a little quarrel, and that's the main reason of it. The girl said something about the body odor or whatever and insulted them, and yeah, that was what made, like, everyone kill each other. Now obviously Pucci is like, wait, how does that happen? And here Dio says, like, he was a stand user, his stand Survivor. What it does is, obviously, people, if insulted or something like that happens, obviously people will feel angry about it. And deep in the recesses of his brain, anger was slowly beginning to brew. Before much longer, the anger evolved enough to become a weak electric signal. The signal then descended through his entire nervous system, flowed into the ground. That is survival. Okay, so there you go. So that's the stand ability. This is so interesting because it makes sense. This is the weakest stand. Little electricity, like, like a little electric impulse of your brain. That's basically which triggers the stand. It's very like, a small amount of like an electric impulse. Nothing's going to happen if someone gets gets that, but that small amount of impulse in itself could be deadly. It won't do anything externally to your body, but internally it's going to mess you up. So basically, this is something that involuntarily happens. That's why it's also like, very uncontrollable. So that old man felt anger. It became like an electric impulse, came down, went to the ground, and the ground was like probably watery, as he says. That helped in more conduction of electricity, and the impulse went to all of the people who are hiking, and affected them in their brain, and they went mad. That's basically what happened, and they started fighting against each other and killed each other off by the end. Now, as Dio says, survivors attacks make one feel nothing, and it does nothing. In effects, does not come close to things like severely injuring or controlling people, nor weakening them, nor even knocking them out. It doesn't inflict one external action. All it does is make them mad. There you go. So that's why weakest, but at the same time, this is crazy like this. And that's Survivor. Okay, now after that, he also brings up the point that you cannot use this stand properly because it happens involuntarily. So basically, if you feel small amount of anger, yeah, it's going to backfire. Maybe your subordinates are like, like probably kind of get pissed at your subordinates a little bit. Bam, it's over. Your subordinates are dead. The next time you see them, they're dead. They're fighting amongst each other and they die. So this is a very crazy stand. I feel like this is like a stand which only like a complete psychopath can use. Probably because like you cannot have any type of person who is like on your side in front of you with this stand. If there's someone who you care about in front of you or who you don't want to end up dead, that's going to happen basically. So like a person who's like a lone wolf or whatever, or who's fighting against the world or whatever, that type of a setting, if you have a character like that, this will be perfect for that person, you know and yeah, because this thing is so deadly, it can like just kill them off completely by making them fight amongst each other. But I do wonder, you know what, I feel like there's a big weakness to this stand, which is what's going to happen if there's one person only. There won't be any infighting. you know if there's one person you're battling against, if there's a group of them, then you can probably make them fight amongst each other and then die. But what about one person? you know like nothing's going to happen. All he's going to happen is kind of go mad, and he'll probably go and attack you. You yourself will die if that happens. I do wonder. I think that's like a weakness, isn't it? Or maybe it's not, I don't know. But anyways, now Pucci says like, oh, so can you give me the stand to me? And Dio's like, all right, you can take it, because he has a way to preserve the stands, which is kind of like very useful. Like the stand, like if there's a stand that you need, you do not want to use now, but you're keeping it to yourself because you think in the future you might have like chances to use it. Pucci's stand is perfect for that. Just makes discs of it and keep it in your library, or like, keep it in a folder or something. Like portable stands, just carry them like to somewhere else, and like use them on people who you can like use against something else. And you can even I think he can even use it on himself. Oh no, maybe not. Like nah, he himself has a stand, so you cannot do that. Yeah, like if I'm guessing if someone has a stand already, he cannot use that person cannot use the stand, can he? Because I don't think I've ever seen anyone using multiple stands. Yeah, no, there cannot be multiple stands, because I think stands, like as they have explained, stands are like they're souls or something like that. Yeah, they're souls, so you cannot have multiple stands. I was going to say there is a possibility of having multiple stands if the person has split personality, but then I'm thinking like, no, split personality doesn't mean a person have multiple souls. Split personality is like like a personality split. The soul is only one. So yeah, even if someone has split personality, there will be only one stand, wouldn't it? Because the soul is one and the stand will also be one. I don't see any person having two souls, so that means possibility of having multiple stands is just completely null, isn't it? I think so. Anyways, that's a different topic completely. Okay, now we get to see after that story, we see Jolene is trying to eat like mushrooms and everything, trying to get her energy back and all that. These two police officers come in and open the door, and obviously like she's like in in dark, so suddenly like right light comes in. Obviously you're going to try to hide yourself because of the light. And these guys are like making bets and as to how the prisoner is going to react and all that, and just laughing away and like all that. Now we see Jolene using her stand to try to find out that bone. I'm guessing she's doing this multiple whenever like the police officers come and open the door. She's doing this and trying to find out the bone in that little amount of time. And like if she gets the bone, obviously Pucci is going to come and she'll try to find an opportunity like that. Smart move. Obviously like she cannot do anything here, so the only way she can do something is lure Pucci in, and to do that she needs the bone. So okay, she's doing that. Now these people, they start like just with a like a water hose starts to put water on her, and the whole ground is like wet and everything. I don't know from where the stand came. Survivor is somehow over here, and I'm guessing Pucci probably, like Pucci said, like he in the end he says 4 stand users are sent over here. So obviously one of them is, I'm guessing, Survivor. So somehow he's here and Survivor is here. It affects both of them, and they start fighting amongst each other. Now, one thing I need to see here is, where is that part? They start fighting. Where is that part when one of the police officers starts talking about, like, muscles? Just a second. Okay, which. No, wait. Oh, wait. I was thinking that the guy who in the end ended up surviving, one of the police officers, he was the one who has another stand. I thought that stand was able to make you see in the muscles or something, or I don't know. But maybe not, because the guy who at first was seeing the muscles was the guy with that hairstyle, the one, like, the guy who I said, like, look, the hairstyle looked like JoJo's hairstyle. That guy. He's the one who ended up dying in the end, didn't he? Yeah, okay, I need to see this part again. So he starts saying something like, oh, like, I can see his muscles and I can see where his strength is. I can tap right into where all the strengths are. I see the raw beauty of battle and I love it. Oh, okay, this is, you know what? No, this is not a different stand. Never mind. This is part of the Survivor, I'm guessing. Like, as he says, he's seeing the raw beauty of battle, he's loving it. I'm guessing that's like a part of that stand's effect. Is it? I think so. I'm not sure. Like, whoever will be affected by this stand, by Survivor, will probably see something like this, and they'll, like, it's like a instinct, like a bloodlust or whatever you call it. I don't know, something like that, and that's going to make them fight against each other even more. Okay, I'm guessing that's it. I at the beginning when I was reacting, I thought this was another stand or something. Probably not. This is part of the Survivor. Okay, now they start fighting amongst each other, and you know, in the end, that guy ended up winning. The other guy, who doesn't have the hairstyle of John, or that guy. Okay, now Pucci here says, after that we go to Pucci's, like, scene, and he says how he has he doesn't know how Jolene has found out about the bone, but to fix that, here you go. To fix this, I've sent 4 stand users to the discipline cell building. However, if Jolene has found a way to the discipline cells in pursuit of Duo's priceless bone, yeah, they're going to take care of her. Okay, so 4 people with stand ability has been sent here. One of them is obviously Survivor. I wonder who the others are. Now, this dude, this police officer who's under the influence of Survivor, he ends up opening all the cells, and there's so many people who comes out. You know what's crazy about this show? Everyone looks like a main character in this show. Everyone has, like, really crazy hairstyles, really colorful dresses, all, even, like, side characters and, like, all the characters, like, most of them have, like, some crazy hairstyle and crazy, like, like dresses and everything, colorful dresses. So you can looking at the characters, you cannot figure out which person will be important because everyone has something. So yeah, we see quite a few people here. There's like that this muscular dude with glasses, another dude. This is like an old man or something. Looks like an elf. What the hell? He has like pointy ears. And there's that one person with a steel helmet. I don't know where he got that from, like a knight's helmet or whatever. There's that one guy who looks like that guy from Hunter x Hunter. What's his name? Oh my god, wait, I forgot his name. What is wrong with me? Ah, that guy who's always with Hisoka, the rival. Killua's brother. Who is that? Oh my god. Why did I forget his name? You know what? This is bothering me. I'll check it out. Oh, I remembered. I didn't even need to check out. Illumi's first, when he was introduced, the way he looked, it kind of looks like that. Now, a few other characters we see. There's a guy, blue or purple hair, bearded guy. There's another guy who has like a weird hat. Another person, I don't know if this is a guy or a girl, but this person has like white hair with like a I'm not sure if that's a tattoo or what that is, but like a thing in the face. There's another girl who like red hair and like wearing like a like a like a jacket underneath like a. Wait, why is her muscles is that what's wait a minute. Yeah, the character's muscles are showing. I'm guessing that's part of. I'm still confused about the whole muscle section. I'm not sure, but I think it's part of the survivor stand. We'll see in the next episode. I'm sure I'll get my answer. Yeah, that guy's saying I can see your points of power. Okay. And this police officer, he says like, oh, let's let's fight or something like that. Your most dominant muscle groups, they're glorious. Welcome to the fight club. So we're going to have like a all-out brawl or something like that, I'm guessing, over here. And obviously, Jolene will also get like included in this, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing that's how Pucci wants to take Jolene out. But yeah, all right, that was the end. So basically, Anasui and Foo Fighters are on their way, while this is happening over here. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean Part 2 episode number 3. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. Now, the next episode I will be reacting to after next week again, Monday. Like I said, I reacted to this first episode on Monday in my time zone, Monday, Tuesday, and this one will be uploaded on Wednesday. So this is how I'm going to do. At least I'll try to do it like this: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 episodes. The rest of the week I'm not going to do anything. Again, the next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that's how I'm going to do 3 episodes per week, and within 4 weeks I'll be able to complete this. So yeah, so the next episode, which is episode 4, I'll be reacting to on Monday. Yeah, so there you go. That's just what I wanted to tell you guys. So yeah, see you guys next week. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.